We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And away we go in Cincinnati. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
We send a man in motion. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Got a man. It's Drake London. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So it's going to be 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You've got to find a way to execute.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
60 Vikings, 60 Eagles. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
They'll run it with Robinson. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Looking quickly here. On 2nd down, Robinson. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready? 70 Lions.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Staying with Robinson. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Go row from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
First down. Again of 14. 1st down, Falcons.
Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Complete. It's for John Robinson. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's the handoff. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Cowboy 80.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. The rookie from USF hauls it in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. Caught by his back. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 65 catch. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready up.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Hits his running back. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Come on, come on. Hit! Cougar 19! Panther 11!
Here's Milrow, first and 10. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Okay, great.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Viking 18.
From the gun, Milrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Nineteen tight. Get up. 60 Vikings, 60.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second and pretty long here.
Ready.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Extra cut to the right sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
From the red zone on first. Finds his fullback. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That play wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready.
Give now to the running back. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. They kept it on the ground as opposed. Airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to leave us some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw. Here's Milrow. He's got the hook up. Lambert Smith. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Come on.
Give to Bajar. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
70.
Working now from the gun. They just got it away before they hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Rig. 19, 19,
Third and long. They're going to throw. Get some space around midfield. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
When you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
On the return, here's Rodgers. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up, like overseas. You feel alive, like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed above central. Friends just having kids.
ready.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
26-yard line.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They're going play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right point.
one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
18 Rebel, 19 Sergeant, Dragon 60.
Milroe now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So 2nd down coming up.
19 sight, 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Milroe looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Okay, break. Come on. Hey. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Handoff back to Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's Milroe to throw. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Red. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Ready.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing here, Milroe. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that 1st turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready. Panther 60.
Milroe with it on 1st. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Wins us back. It's Robinson. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying for it with Milrow. He finds it beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
69 reps. 60. 70 range. 70 range.
Throwing now, Milrow. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Running left is Robinson. No one's around him. He's got space. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game. 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Ready. Blocking. 18. Ready.
First plays a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Go.
One final shot before the half. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Back.
Back to the well again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now.
They give it to him again. He takes it down to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, start.
Throwing now off the play action. Makes the grab and bounds left side. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready? Let go.
They'll try and punch it in. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
18.
Now it's Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Panther 11. Go.
To the air, Milrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals have it now, and his 8th pick of the year. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go, ready?
Another carry for him. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. And now it's just he and 4 other running backs, the only players to ever reach 25 rushing touchdowns in a single season. With that score, he joined some great company to be in. Sean Alexander, Priest Holmes, and a couple of Hall of Famers, LaDainian Tomlinson and Emmitt Smith. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 14. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Falcons take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And into 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Champs to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Milrow from the gun. Gets this one to London. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
15. 1st down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Check out.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
2nd down.
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
60 Eagles. Go.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
To throw, here's Milrow. They look underneath here, Robinson. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Falcon 1st down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd down from the gun. Has it in close. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Ready? Let's go. Ready?
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Setting him on the dive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hand off to the back. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set it.
Back-to-back carries here. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
60 vices. 60 vices. Ready, ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Toss to the right side. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
70. Ready.
The give here on 2nd. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's go now. Cowboys, go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. Now is Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Luke knocks it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Come on. Come on. Hit.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Falcons just want to get out of here without this one is gone. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Mill run. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. 3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Takes it in at the 26. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 50-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Get it. Let go.
Trying the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On the go.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Hand off now, running right. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Here's Luke for the point after. The The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 52, Falcons 14. Tyler
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18-2. Liking 18.
Motioning the tight end left. Milrow with it on first. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. We've set it downs from 37.
A gain of 15.
First down throw here from Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay.